Title: My wife said during couples therapy, if I had to choose between you and my ex right now, I'd choose him. The therapist went silent. I stood up, looked at her, and said, "Start." I didn't blink when she said it. Her voice didn't shake. Mine didn't either. The therapist froze mid-scribble, pen hanging in the air like even gravity was embarrassed for her. "If I had to choose between you and my ex right now," she repeated, "I'd choose him." There it was, the sentence that cut cleaner than any knife I'd ever held. I stood, slow and deliberate. Her eyes flickered with the first spark of fear. "Then go choose him," I said, and I walked out. Not because I was weak, because I was finally done pretending that loving her was anything but self-harm. The voicemail she left that night, broken, desperate, choking on regret, I let it rot. She had no idea that what happened next was already in motion. I met her at a time when I mistook intensity for love. She came into my life like a storm, loud, bright, demanding attention. I gave it willingly, too willingly. We built a life that looked stable from the outside. Inside, it was threads pulled too tight, arguments disguised as passion, excuses disguised as apologies. But I loved her. God, I loved her more than I should have. That's how betrayal works. It chooses people like me, loyal to a fault, blind by choice. I noticed the change before I found the evidence. Late-night texts, showers that lasted too long, eyes that drifted past me even when I spoke right in front of her. At first, I told myself marriage was heavy, not broken. Then the small lies turned into entire stories she couldn't keep straight. The night I saw his name light up her phone, saved as insurance agent, something inside me went quiet. Not angry, not hurt, just silent. Like a switch flipped and the chaos drained out. That silence was the beginning of my plan. I didn't confront her. Confrontation gives them room to lie. Instead, I studied her like she once studied me. I collected every message she forgot to delete, every call log, every hotel receipt she thought she was clever hiding in the glove compartment. Screenshots, audio recordings, backups stored in 3 separate places. Then I went deeper. Bank accounts, shared cards, patterns, transfers. Turns out she wasn't just cheating. She was borrowing money behind my back to help her ex, an ex who had already drained her once. Perfect. I shifted our finances quietly, split liabilities, protected assets, secured my income. My lawyer and accountant became my silent accomplices. By the time we sat in that therapy session, she didn't know the game was already over. The day after therapy, she came home to find her key didn't work. Her panic was almost poetic. She banged on the door like a child denied a toy. I opened it halfway, just enough so she could see the packed boxes behind me. What is all this?" she stammered. "My exit," I said. Her eyes widened. "Wait, what about therapy? What about what I said?" "You were honest," I said, "and honesty deserves consequences." She tried to step inside. I blocked her. "You transferred money to him," I said, pulling out the printed bank records. Her face strained.
"You went through my—" "Yes," I didn't let her finish. "You financed your own eviction." I handed her an envelope, divorce papers, temporary restraining order regarding the house, and a full breakdown of the financial trail tying her to her ex. She went from angry to terrified in 3 breaths. "You can't do this," she whispered. "I already did." I knew exactly where she went next, straight to him. She thought he'd save her. He didn't, because part of my plan involved sending him a little package as well, copies of her messages about how she'd come back to me eventually once his life stabilized. He realized she was using him. He blocked her, cut her off. She tried calling me next, 27 times. Then came the voicemail at 1:12 a.m. The same voice that told a therapist she would choose another man over me was now begging, literally begging, for me not to leave her. "I made a mistake. Please, please answer. I need you. Don't throw us away." Funny how betrayal sounds so confident on the way out and so pathetic on the way back. I didn't respond. Instead, I sent her lawyer the evidence package the next morning. We met only once after that, in a glass-walled conference room where the divorce terms were finalized. She looked smaller, like the truth had drained all the color out of her. "I never thought you'd do this to me," she said, voice trembling. "I didn't do anything to you," I replied. "I just stopped protecting you from yourself." Her tears didn't move me, not anymore. You really won't take me back, she whispered. I leaned forward. You chose him, I said, and I chose peace. She broke, right there, in front of the lawyers, the mediator, and the quiet justice of consequences. The day the divorce finalized, I played her old voicemail one last time, not out of longing, out of closure. Her voice begging for the man she once dismissed. I deleted it permanently. There was no anger left, no ache, only clarity. People think revenge is loud, but the most devastating kind is silent. It looks like walking away. It sounds like nothing at all. And it feels like finally breathing after years underwater. She chose him. I chose myself. Best decision I ever made.